Hello again, all my beautiful Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign friends. My name is LaChon with Power Life Hypnosis. This is part 2 of your June 2018 love and romance reading. This is going to be the guidance portion, the additional messages, the oracle guidance portion that I have for you. If you are just tuning into this video, I do recommend going ahead and checking out the first part of this video, which will be in the description box below. And the first part of this video contains the predictions that I have for you about what you will be experiencing during the month of June in your love and romantic relationships. So go ahead and check out the first part of this video first. This can be a standalone reading as well, so if you like, you can just watch this reading, but again, I do recommend going ahead and checking out that video first. But if you like, if you're here and you want to see this reading, you can check out the additional messages afterward as well. But seeing that reading may help you follow along with this reading better depending on the messages that come out here. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can contact me through my website. You can book a reading rather through my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also contact me at any time through the Instant Go app. Wow, 111 on the clock again, just like that last time, you guys. You guys remember? Okay, so you can also contact me at any time through the Instant Go app. The link for that is www.instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. Both links are in the description box below. If you, lovely water bearer, are single and you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, you can now book a future partner reading with me directly through the description box below. So this includes details such as when you'll meet your partner, where exactly you'll meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize him or her, as well as align yourself with your partner and the relationship of your dreams, as well as some additional news as well, some additional details. So if you would like to book a future partner reading with me, go ahead and do so. You can now do so in the description box below. You can also book an extended future partner reading with me, which includes a 6 or more card reading regarding how to align yourself with the relationship of your dreams for the long term. These are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do not, you can check your moon and sun and rising sign videos in order to get a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships again, or if this reading does not resonate with you. And as always, thank you so much for thumbs up and liking my videos. Thank you to all of those who have commented, shared my videos. Thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already for your monthly and mid-monthly love readings. I also do subliminals as well, and we'll also have a lot of new content coming for you guys, so I'm really excited about that. Okay, so for your reading, let's go ahead and go into the second part. So as you guys remember, regarding the overall theme, we did have some themes of forgiving and learning in your romantic relationships. You know, we did have this theme of codependency and this theme of unrequited love. So again, if you have not seen the first reading, go ahead and check that out so you know more of the background of what we are discussing at this moment. So for your first set of guidance, Aquariuses, I'm using my, I think these are Crystal Angel cards. And the 3 cards I have here for you are, on the bottom of the deck, we have Moonstone, which I put this on before even pulling your cards. I'm actually wearing right here. Moonstone, and Moonstone is a card about intuition and you know, feminine energy and things like that. So it says heightened intuition, be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. So you may be receiving messages, you know, you may be receiving messages through your psychic senses. So that is through your hearing, your touch, your sensing, through your, you know, your hearing, again, your taste, what you see. You know, you could be clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, claircognizant. So you may be receiving messages through your intuition, whatever it is that you feel in your gut, that you feel in your soul, that you hear through your psychic senses, that you're hearing from outside messages. You know, you could be receiving messages. I know I get a lot of them through TV. I get a lot of them through music. So you could be listening to the radio and, you know, some songs come on that are speaking of your situation. You could be watching TV you know, it's interesting. I watch a lot of cartoons, so I watch a lot of like Family Guy and things like that. And I actually get a lot of messages through watching Family Guy and American Dad. For those of you who knows who those shows are, those are my favorites. So it's like you can get a lot of messages through cartoons that not just cartoons. I watch cartoons, but messages through television shows. Again, music. You may receive a Cleton, which is an innocent message that is innocently orated or innocently given by the orator. So you may be talking to a friend and they just may be talking about, you know, anything, and they may give you some kind of message that resonates with you, or they may say something that, you know, resonates with you. So again, pay attention to your intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness, as it is trustworthy. You can trust your gut. You can trust, you know, what it is that you intuitively know, or what you truly believe is going to happen, even though you have no evidence of what it is. We have another card here of intuition, you know, Amethyst. I know when I first started exploring my intuition, when I first, you know, figured that all out, I did sleep with, and occasionally I do sleep with an amethyst under my pillow. If any of you are looking to increase your intuition, one recommendation that I have is sleeping with an amethyst stone under your pillow at night. And or what you could do is get a crystal, clear quartz, one of the ones that have the points on them, and you can sleep with that stone next to your bed and have it pointing, have the point pointing towards your head. So put it down on its side on your nightstand or wherever, have it pointing towards your head at night, and that will also help increase your intuition. Anyway, during the month of June, we have here again Amethyst, revealing your true self. And the next card that I have here is Calcite, busy times and multitasking. So this looks like, again, you're going to be increasing your intuition, using your intuition, following your intuition, or you're being, you know, guided to do so during the month of June. I see here that you will be revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel love for who you truly are. So you could be revealing who you are. This may be what you experience in, you know, all these messages that we kept getting themes of. So you could be revealing who you are, revealing what you want, or you may be encouraged to reveal what it is that you want, reveal what it is that you need, reveal, you know, what will bring you fulfillment in your love and romantic relationships at some point, but allow others to know the real you. So if you are not being forthcoming about what it is that you want, need, require, desire in a romantic relationship, it could be a good idea to do that. Regardless if this is with this past love who may be coming to you, you know, with these messages, or even if this is this good connection, this good, you know, situation that you have with this karmic partner coming up. So I don't think I mentioned this before, but, you know, again, we have a surprise event which will be coming up, which is this good connection with a karmic partner. So for some of you, I'm feeling as though this karmic partner, this new person who comes into your life, is meant to come into your life. You know, karmic partners are to teach us lessons, help us clear karmic debt. But for those of you who were experiencing some challenging situations in the past, some third-party situations, some chaos, some dishonesty, deception, manipulation, those things like that in the past, or codependency in the past, you may be connecting with a karmic lover at the end of the month in order to help you move forward past that energy. So, you know, there could be times with karmic partners, there may be a more tumultuous relationship between, you know, us and a karmic partner, because we have to clear karmic debts, challenging karmic debts. But there are also times when we may acquire a really wonderful karmic partner who, again, is just here for us to learn, or here to bring something to our lives. Karmic partners are not always challenging relationships. Sometimes we could have amazing karmic partners who may be here to, for example, you know, whisk us out of this situation where there are these challenges, you know, whisk us out of this situation, or whisk us out of whatever the saying is, but take us away from this situation where we are having challenges in order to teach us what it is to feel unconditionally loved, or teach us how to move forward, or teach us how to evolve out of this codependency, anything like that. That can be the purpose of a karmic partner. So some of you may be experiencing that during the ending portion of June. You may have a friend, you may have, you know, it could be a stranger, it could be somebody you meet out, or somebody you meet through friends. However, you know, it doesn't really matter, but somebody could be coming into your life in order to show you how wonderful you are, show you how amazing you are, show you that you're lovable, or allow you or help you, you know, look at this situation, look at your love life, look at, you know, your circumstances in a new way, in a more healthier way, in a better way, you know, in a more fulfilling way. So Again, I have you revealing your true self. Allow others to know the real you so you can feel love for who you truly are. You don't have to do anything special, say anything special, act in a particular way to be loved. You are lovable just the way you are. All you have to do is sit there and breathe, and you are lovable. Okay, all you have to do is sit there and just breathe and do nothing. And you are so wonderful and lovable just the way you are, just sitting here doing nothing, just existing. You are wonderful, you are special, and you are lovable. You don't have to do a damn thing. All you have to do is exist, and you are amazing and beautiful and lovable and worthy and special, you know, just the way you are. Anybody will be lucky to have you just the way you are, even if you just sat there for the rest of your life and just, you know, existed. You are wonderful, and you deserve the very, very best. So also, I have here this calcite card. This says busy times and multitasking. So Aquarius, during the month of June, you are being asked to focus on your day-to-day life. This says take charge of your schedule during this busy time. Honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So I'm feeling as though some of you are being called to focus on the daily activities of life. You know, focus on, for example, cleaning up, focus on, you know, whatever, going to work, taking care of the kids, whatever it is that you do on a daily basis. You know, keep your schedule full, because when we are bored, when we have downtime, when we have nothing to do, is a time when our minds may become overactive, you know, because there's nothing else to stimulate us, or there's nothing else to occupy our mind space. So we may become, you know, we may start mulling over thoughts. We may start thinking about situations because there's nothing else for our minds to be occupied by. So do things, you know, that keep you busy. Sweep, clean up, you know, vacuum, read, you know, hang out with, you know, friends, family, take care of the kids, do some hobbies, you know, do things that will keep you busy. Make sure that you are not staying busy to avoid something. For example, there's something that you need to address in this romantic relationship, or there's something you need to speak about, or there's something you need to do. You know, make sure that you are not distracting yourself in order to ignore the situation. You know, it's important to take care of whatever that it is that you need to take care of. Don't just let unresolved or unfinished business hang in the air, because that can cause stress, and that can cause procrastination, that can cause sabotage to our situation. But again, take charge of your schedule during this time. Honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So why are you being busy? Are you being busy to ignore something, you know, push something under the rug? Or are you being busy because you're using that as a way to make, you know, to be grounded and focus on your everyday life, as opposed to, you know, focusing on what's going on in your head? Are you being grounded in the moment? You know, when we are focusing on, for example, cleaning the house, you know, doing everyday things, we are focused on the moment, and we are, you know, thinking about the moment, well, most of the time, as opposed to, you know, sitting there being still, thinking about, you know, what am I going to do? What's going to happen with this person? You know, etc., so on and so forth. So moving forward, I have here 4 cards from my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. The card on the bottom of the deck is by the book, number 11. 51 here. We have Milk and Honey. Number 16, All That Glitters, right here. And we have number 33, which is the Chaos and Conflict card. Okay? So, Aquariuses, this by the book card, number 11, the overall energy, the card on the bottom of the deck, speaks of the need. In the reverse, it speaks of the need to revolt. This is number 11, so this can be speaking of spiritual growth, spiritual evolution, again, transcendence, ascension. This can also speak of making a choice. There's an important choice, important decision that you have to make, which is something that has been coming up in your reading again. So I'm seeing here the need to revolt against, you know, this by the book card speaks of doing things as they have always been done. You know, say your parents taught you, or your caregivers growing up taught you something. You know, it's doing things that way. It's sticking to the group mentality. However, in the reverse, this is speaking of going against the group mentality, doing something different, revolting against, you know, preconceived notions, revolting against what it is that you think you have always known or what have always done in order to bring about a different outcome. You know, it's like the definition of insanity. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. So we want to do something different during the month of June. We want to revolt against what we have always known. 1444 on the clock. A new beginning is going to bring a lot of angelic healing for you. Doing something new, doing something different. Again, a new beginning, fresh energy is going to bring a lot of angelic healing for you guys. And it may also bring a lot of stability and security into your love life. Once you make this transition, 15 minutes on the clock, new beginning occurring from changes. So you're being called to do something different. You're being called to do something new. Revolt against what was always was. If you have parents, caregivers, friends, you know, whatever group you belong to that has said to you, for example, things like love is hard to come by, or, you know, you better, you know, it's like, even, it could even be a thought for some of you. I just heard the thought of, you know, and you know, for women, in particular, I just heard the thought of like, you have to do whatever it is, you know, and sacrifice yourself or sacrifice your needs. Just like with this, amethyst card here, you may have to sacrifice your needs, or you may have to be quiet, or you may have to do whatever it is you need to do in order to maintain this relationship. But this, if this is a toxic relationship that you don't want to be in, you know, deuces, like, revolt. You know, there's no reason to do what this other person wants you to do. There's no reason to stay in this situation because, you know, it's like, live your life, attain happiness, go towards what makes you happy and away from what doesn't, you know. And that could be something that's hard for us to do because there may be times when somebody made us happy in the past and we still have a very strong idea of happiness with this person. It could be that even this other person that we had happiness in the past, maybe say, I want things to go back to the way they were when they were happy. That's another thing that narcissists do, FYI. You know, they have a very you know, a common pattern. It's like they go to school or something. It's so interesting. Like, where did they take these classes from to where they all do the same thing? But you know, a lot of the time they may say like, let's just go back to the beginning. You know, things were good in the beginning when you were a certain way. Let's go back into the beginning where things were like this. I want things to be like how they were again. You know, I'm changing. I can change, you know, so on and so forth. And it may cause us to hold on to the love bombing stage in the beginning of a relationship where things seem wonderful and our partner seem wonderful because, again, just like how we were talking in the first part of the reading, they were doing these things in order to draw us in order to manipulate us into thinking they were a certain way when they were actually not that way. So, you know, this is, again, doing things a different way, you know, doing things in a new way. Regardless of what anybody told you. It could be even somebody who said to you, like, you know, nobody's gonna love you like I have, nobody's gonna treat you like I will, nobody's gonna, you know, whatever, you know. Revolt against that. You're lovable. You can have anything that you want. So, you know, move towards, again, what makes you happy, even if it may create some fears, even if it may mean a period of being alone, or maybe even if it means going into a new relationship with somebody, even though you have trepidations because of connections in the past. Revolt, again, against that past, against that programming, against whatever somebody told you or taught you that is keeping you separated from true, fulfilling, happy, healthy, unconditional love, romance. Okay, so this number 51 card, Milk and Honey, speaks of, this is a 6 energy, abundance, happiness, joy. That is very wonderful. So it looks like during the month of June, you are going to be achieving and attaining. You have the opportunity to, you know, cash in on beautiful opportunities. There are wonderful opportunities that will be available to you. You may feel as though you have everything you need. This Milk and Honey card is a card of like, you know, it's like you don't have to want anything because you have everything that you already need. You have abundance, you have joy, you have fulfillment, you have, you know, riches, you know, in love. You are satisfied in this love situation. There's nothing, you know, you have everything that you need. You've reached the wonderful, beautiful land of milk and honey that all of us want to achieve. So during the month of June, that is an energy that you will be having. So this is a very positive energy going into this month. So you may be, again, going against what you have known. You may be revolting against the past, revolting against past beliefs, you know, past programming. You may be doing something different. And it looks like, again, this may be regarding, you know, achieving happiness, harmony, opportunities. You know, this is like wearing the world as a loose garment. You have everything that you need. You're not needing for anything else. You are satisfied. You have all these wonderful things that are available to you. And I also see here this card number 16, all that glitters. And it's interesting, just like I had that bear card that used to come out for me when it came to me in a connection with this narcissist, so did this all that glitters card came out. And this all that glitters card, let's see, was there a card that we had here about, you know, something not being as it was? I'm not sure, but again, I do have this all that glitters card, and this all that glitters card speaks of a situation. So this is a 7 energy. So there may be the need to spend some time, for example, in solitude in order to go within. You may need to spend some time in reflection. There may be a need to draw on your spirituality or connect with your spirituality in order to find the answers. You know, there may be a need to just go within. But this all that glitters card speaks of a romantic connection where things are once again bright and shiny and beautiful and wonderful on the outside. This could be a connection that looks like, you know, crystal and, you know, beautiful champagne and, you know, all those wonderful things on the outside. You know, this is like in my head I just thought this is like you know, an Aston Martin or something. You know, this is like a really nice car, something on the outside, and it's a Pinto on the inside. So it's Cristal, you know, rosé on the outside, old malt liquor, you know, that you've had sitting out with no top on it, you know, in the back of the closet for years on the inside. You know, you don't want that. You don't want that. So this card says that, you know, it may be necessary to take a look at your romantic situations and take a look at those who are in your life at this time and look at the discrepancy, whether there is one or not, but determine or look at or address or, you know, just look at the discrepancy, or if there is a discrepancy between what this person says, who this person presents themselves to be, what this relationship had the potential to be, or how this resonates, and what really is. Because this situation may, you know, this all that glitter cards represents a situation where it's wonderful on the outside, but it's trashy and nasty, or not the best on the inside. So sometimes people can present themselves in one way. They can present themselves all beautiful and glittery, but on the inside they're dull. You know, on the inside it's like, it could be like this beautiful mirage on the outside and trash on the inside. So not to say somebody's trash, but you know, it's like challenging toxicity. We had toxicity come up. So toxicity on the outside where they may have presented themselves in one way. So take a look at the discrepancy between 2202 on the clock. So decisions, again, decisions, choices, bringing, you know, some a lot of divine energy here. So again, take a look at the situation for what it really is. Is it the same on the inside and the outside? You know, is it glitter on the inside and the outside, or is it glitter on the outside and, you know, grossness on the inside? But that's something that needs to be addressed or looked at, because it could be that that is a situation that you're going through. And if so, take a good look at that. See if everything is what it seems, because it could be that all that glitters is not gold at all. So I see here this 33 chaos and conflict card. So it looks like many of you, you know, you may be dealing with a situation where, again, you're dealing with somebody who is crystal and rosé on the outside, you know, warm, old, sitting in the closet, malt liquor on the outside. I mean, on the inside rather. And this could be leading to some chaos and conflict within the situation. So this is another 6 energy, just like this milk and honey card. So that is, again, speaking of harmony, happiness, attaining that within your love life. Luckily, all these 3 cards came up in the upright, but this can also speak of growing. 33, you know, multiple 3s, that's a number of ascendant masters. So some of you could be learning. Again, we have that learning and forgiveness card here. So some of you can be learning a lot of good lessons during the month of June and growing, you know, really growing from this situation, moving out of this codependency energy. So that's really wonderful. So I'm seeing your situation. This is a chaos and conflict card. So some of you may be experiencing chaos, conflict. This could be with this past lover, you know, for example, for many of you, but however this resonates, this can be in this third party that we spoke of, however this resonates. I see here, you know, we have this chaos and conflict card. So this card says, even though, Aquarius, you may be experiencing chaos and conflict in your love and romantic relationships, know that this is happening for a reason right now. And the beautiful thing is, once things are shaken up, once things are changing, once the foundation that you believe you built your relationship on, you know, has shifted, is no longer there. Once there is this energy where there's, you know, conflict and chaos, the wonderful thing is, at some point the chaos has to end. At some point, everything that has been shaken up has to then settle. So when there's chaos and conflict, everything is shaken up. That leaves you a beautiful new fresh foundation to start again. So even though things may be up in the air and going, you know, crazy up here, again, you have this fresh new foundation where you can rebuild, where you can restart, where you can do things in a different way, where you can make changes in order to attain happiness and harmony within your romantic relationship. So do not take this time for granted. Do not miss the opportunity that this time holds, because again, during the time of chaos and conflict, that is a wonderful time to also help us look at what it is that we experience, look at how it is that we ended up in the situations that we have, look at our circumstances in order to move forward in a way where we do not make the same poor decisions, or we do not make the same mistakes, or we do not make the same choices, even if it was not a poor decision at the time. You know, we do not make the same decisions, the same choices that may lead us to the same place. So you can make a different choice, a different decision at this time in order to move forward in a happy, healthy, more fulfilling way. So that is a really wonderful energy that you have going for you there. Make sure to pay attention to your situation. Look at it for what it is, not just the shiny, happy, you know, beautiful thing that's on the outside, or that was on the outside at one point. Look at the situation for truly what it is. Is it toxic on the inside? If so, it may be a good idea to again move away from that situation, because you don't deserve that. You deserve the very best in your romantic relationships and in life in general. You know, nobody has, you know, it's like nobody deserves to put you in a situation where you are in a toxic relationship, or you are being made to feel like you are less than you are, or you are being made to feel like you deserve less than you do. Nobody has the right to put you in that situation. And if they do, it's like, go get out of here. They don't have the right. You know, you deserve the very, very best, and nobody should ever tell you otherwise, make you think otherwise. And if they do, they're dead wrong. So I also have here, so let's go into your empowerment messages here. Partnership, I have, let's see where we can see that. Partnership and faith. Partnership and faith. So this partnership card says, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. And then I have here faith. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. So have faith regarding your partnerships. Have faith that everything will work out. Learn to grow with others. So even if this is you being in a challenging relationship, or relationship, for example, where you may be experiencing spiritual growth and evolution, and you may realize that the other person that you are with is still staying in the same place, which is causing a disconnect between you two, because you are growing and the other person is staying, and you're miscommunicating. You're missing the connection. So even if it's a situation like that, or if you are entering into a new connection that's very good with a karmic partner, or this is speaking of your love life in general, learn to grow in your romantic relationships. Learn to grow with others. So even if this is somebody meaning to be in your life for a long time or a short period of time, we grow, we learn, and we grow the most in our romantic relationships. We learn the most about ourselves, rather, not just in general, but we learn the most about ourselves, and we grow the most within ourselves, within personal and you know, personal relationships. So, you know, grow. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to move forward. Again, transcend, evolve due to this situation. Learn to grow with others. Overcome obstacles by working together. So whether this be, you know, working together with a particular individual, working together with this karmic partner to engender a new feeling, a new type of love in your love life. Whether this be you know, again, forgiving and learning, overcome obstacles by working together. So you may be so to speak, working together by understanding the lessons from this relationship, the karmic lessons, the karmic debt that has been taken care of through this situation. And again, you're overcoming the obstacles by working together. So it could be, again, just acknowledging what you have experienced through this connection, and that could be working together. So touch each other's hearts while life lasts. So I have here faith. Believe you are not alone. You are not alone, Aquarius. Spirit is right beside you. Spirit, God, universe. Your higher power is right beside you, and you know they're all co-conspiring for your benefit. They all want the best for you, guys. You know, the universe, your again, your higher power, you know, your unseen friends, they all want the best for you. So believe and know. Actually, not even believe, just know you are not alone. You know, spirit is right beside you. So pay attention to that. If you ever feel, you know, a loving energy beside you, around you, you can be driving in your back seat. You may feel this energy. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. You know, ask your higher power for guidance. What do I do? And allow the answers to come. You know, ask what to do. Sit in stillness, or just set the intention to allow the guidance to come in and allow it to do so. But have faith that everything is going to work out in your partnerships, regardless if this is with an old love, with a new love coming at the end of June, or regardless, which we did have, or regardless if this is moving forward in general, even if you don't know the future of your relationship, you know, because again, I have a surprise event. So this karmic partner coming at the end of June, you may not know who this person is. So that event may be something that you are not expecting. It may happen on a day or in a way that you don't expect. So you may not see that coming. You may not be feeling that that is coming in the near future. So even if you don't know what is happening, even if you have doubts or fears of the unknown, fear of the future, doubts about the future, ask for guidance, what to do. It will come to you. Last but not least, I have here your postcard from Spirit, Aquariuses. And this card says, dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how it felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never ever run out of them. Just like I was saying, your God, universe, spirit, your guides, your higher power, they're all co-conspiring for your benefit because they want the very best for you, despite, even if you may think that that's not true and life is a struggle, or, whatever, thoughts in opposition we may have or we may think from time to time or always, they are all co-conspiring for your benefit, because God, universe, your higher power, spirit does not want you to be upset, does not want you to be miserable, does not want you to have a lack of love. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never ever run out of them, Aquarius. You will never ever 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 run out of your miracles. You just don't get to choose how they will come. You don't get to choose how they will come, who they will come through, when they will come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible, which you know. We already discussed this, Aquarius. You are incredible and amazing, which we already discussed. You should know that by now. I mean, you know that by now. And a magnet for miracles. You are a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. So the good mantra for you today would be, you are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved, sigh. So Aquariuses, again, you are loved. You are amazing. You have miracles coming to you. You have beautiful things coming to you. Look and see what's going to happen at the end of the month. Even if you're feeling challenges, or not feeling challenges, but experiencing challenges in your love life, all shall transcend and evolve within the very near future. So go ahead and give it, good 30 days. See what happens. In 30 days is not a long time, considering, the many periods of 30 days that occur within our lives throughout our lifetimes. Okay, so anyway, my lovely Aquarius friends, thank you so much for watching this video. Please thumbs up and like this video if the messages resonate with you. comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Sorry for shaking the camera there. If you would like to book a private reading with me, go ahead and check out my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. Check out the reading page for a list of all available readings. Also, contact me at any time through the Instant Go app. Go ahead and check out the description box below. There you can book a future partner reading, and I will give you all the details as to exactly when, where, what your partner will look like, how to recognize him or her, as well as some more details that I, only do in readings, but I don't discuss here, as well as how to align yourself with this person and the relationship of your dreams. I love you all so much, and I look very forward to seeing you here soon for your mid-monthly readings. You guys are lovable, amazing, beautiful, and mwah, I'll see you soon. Thumbs up, like this video if the messages resonate with you. Comment, share. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. All right, my lovely, lovely Aquarius friends, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye.